Alrighty, well we're here to talk about shop safety. Shop safety is important. It keeps you safe, it keeps the people around you safe while you're in a shop. You want to be safe because if something goes bad, then you can get hurt, and that's not good. But anyway, we're gonna talk about all the equipment you see on this table right here, and explain how it works and how it applies in the shop. My buddy Emmett over here is gonna talk to you about welding.
Okay, anybody know what welding is? Yep, weld stuff together. That's a good phrase. What welding is you have two pieces of metal. You have this box. This is called a welder. And this plugs into the wall, uses electricity, and this little electrode right here to fuse the metals together. And it's a good thing to have, but before you start welding, you need to learn some safety tips about it. When you're welding, or even when you're around welding, you should always use a safety mask. A welding helmet. Okay, anybody know why you want to use a welding helmet?
Because it needs to protect your eyes so they don't get burned.
Protects your eyes. That's a good answer. See, when you're welding, it produces this very bright light. So bright it can even cause sunburn on your skin. We'll get to that later. But you're protecting. You put that down when you're welding because that bright light, even if you ain't looking at it, it's still hitting your eyes. And when you go lay down at night, you'll have what they call flash burn on your eyes. And it feels like somebody threw sand in your eyes, but it don't go away. It stays there for a couple days. It's rough. And another thing, when you're welding, what you need to wear is you need to wear a long sleeve shirt. Why would you want to wear a long sleeve shirt?
Like thing will come out and kill you.
Sparks will burn your arm. That's one of the reasons. But another reason is that bright light I was talking about produced by the welder. It's so powerful it can give you sunburn. And it's like the worst sunburn you ever had. Like you laid on the beach in Florida for 3 weeks straight. It's terrible. And another thing is your pants. You wouldn't want to have shorts on or them little pants like you have on there, Mr. Maroon Pants. Wouldn't want to wear pants like that. You need to wear jeans, but jeans without frays. See, his is all frayed up and cut up. And what you do when you're welding, sparks will land on that and catch on fire. I've seen it happen. I've seen one of my best friends catch on fire. And
It's dramatic.
it was a bad time in life. What do you say that? Another thing is shoes. Look around. Everybody got sandals or flip? No, y'all are all smart. When you're welding, you should always wear preferably boots, but it ain't gotta be boots. You could weld in tennis shoes, but don't wear sandals or flip flops because what happens when you're welding?
Ashes will come up and hit your feet.
The sparks, hot metal come out, melt right through that, melt right through the sandal or flip flop on your foot, or just drip on your foot. I got a couple of pieces of equipment here that are used in welding. Y'all pay attention here because Candy's gonna be handed out later to who knows this stuff, So what's this is wire brush. Wire brush. Somebody told me a while ago.
Looks like a big heavy duty toothbrush.
Looks like a toothbrush for a giraffe or something. I don't know. Anyways, it's used to clean the metal off after you're done welding. What's this look like? Yeah, everybody says pickaxe, but it's called a chipping hammer or a slag hammer. When you weld, it produces this thin metal coat over your weld, and you chip that coating off to see how good your weld is, if you need to go over it or not. And most important thing about your chipping hammer and safety glasses go hand in hand. You need to wear your safety glasses when you're using your chipping hammer, because if not, have a huge shard of metal come up and go through your eye. It could permanently end your eyesight. Put your eye out.
When I'm watching the derby with my dad and sand goes everywhere, I wear those glasses.
That's smart. That's smart. He's going to talk to you about safety glasses, PPE.
Does anybody know what PPE is? Yeah, it's a funny name, man. It's personal protective equipment. First piece of PPE is safety glasses, as he was talking about. What's their main purpose? Anybody? What do you use?
Keep safe.
Keep stuff out of your eyes. You know, say for instance, I got my buddy over here, him and Tyler, they're cutting board. I walk by, sawdust floating around in the air. If I've got these on, it keeps the sawdust out of my eyes. And sawdust getting in your eyes, it's like sand, you know, like he was talking about flash burn, it's like sand being in your eyes. It's really hard to get out. Very, very uncomfortable. Next thing, does anybody know what these right here are? What are they? Exactly, the welding gloves. These here, they're really thick, they're really insulated. They keep you from burning your hands. We're welding a piece of metal with this welder here. The metal gets really, really hot, like up to 12,000 degrees. So there's no way you can pick it up with your bare hands. You know, it burns you. So you put these right here on, and you can pick it up and move it for a brief period of time. The safest thing to do is get a pair of pliers and move it. But you know, a lot of people, shortcuts, you know, they'll reach down and pick it up with a pair of gloves. It keeps you from burning yourself, or if you forget to use a pair of pliers. I guess next, Devin here is going to talk to you about this thing right here.
Alright, can anybody tell me what this is? Fire extinguisher. What would you use a fire extinguisher for in a shop? Put out fire. When you're working in the shop and you're using this thing, the welder, it produces a lot of sparks. And you want to be sure to have a fire extinguisher around, because say you're welding on a table. Say this is a metal table and you got this piece of paper here. Can anybody tell me what the piece of paper is going to do? What's it going to do? It's going to catch on fire. It's not going to be that big of a deal if this catches on fire, but if it catches something else on fire, then it's going to burn. And it'll burn, you'll wind up burning your shop down. So you always want to keep this in here. Can anybody tell me how to use one?
You twist, you squeeze the handle together, and you take that out and put it in.
Yeah. On all of them, they all have a pin on them you have to pull.
Just like a grenade.
Yeah, just like a grenade, like you're about to throw one and just, throw it off. But you always need to be sure when you're grabbing a fire extinguisher to pull the pin first, because if you don't, then you won't be able to spray. But always remember, there's a pin up here you pull before you use it. You grab your hose once you got your pin pulled, and then you just, I'm not going to spray it. And then you press it, and then, can anybody tell me if you aim at the top of the fire or the base of the fire? The base of the fire. Can anybody tell me why the base of the fire? It'll put it out faster because that's where all the heat's coming from. You're going to stand, if you're standing around the fire putting it out, how close do you think you need to be?
You need to be far away.
You need to be far away. Not quite that far, but you need to be about 10 foot away from where the fire is, spraying at the base back and forth like this right here in a whipping basin. And that's pretty well how to use the fire extinguisher. A little bit more about it. This right here, if you ever have your own shop, you always look right here and seeing the green, that's fully charged. It means it hasn't been used yet. They've got the instructions on them. Right here, hold upright and pull the pin. You pull the pin out, and then it's ready to go. And it's all outlined there. And it's got this right here that shows the dates, the expiration dates. And this one may be out of date, but you always want to be sure they're up to date. Which I was going to tell you a little bit about.
Right here. Anybody guess what this is called? No, that's close. What about you? It's a clamp. It's a C clamp. See, because this black part looks like a C. Okay. And what you use a C clamp for, you can use it, put it on the table, and it would hold down the wood that you're cutting with. Or it can hold down metal too if you're cutting metal. And this thing right here is called a saw. Okay. You're going to use this saw to cut wood. This blade right here goes back and forth when you press the trigger, okay? It's important to use the C-clamp with the saw so that the wood doesn't go flying off and hit Colby here, or hit Devin, okay? Very important. The saw has a warning label on it. The warning labels are there to show you, like, how you're not supposed to use it and what this saw can do. Okay. Now, Emmett's going to ask y'all some questions and we'll give you some candy.
Okay. I told y'all y'all get candy. Emmett, if you remember what the name of this was. What's this? Mako, man.
You're racking up on candy today.
What about this? What's this? What?
Electric welder sweater.
There you go. Okay. What about that? What's this toothbrush looking like?
Right, toothbrush.
You know?
What? The wire brush.
What about this? Yeah, you go. Yeah, you got it, man.